you're thinking about relocating to the St. Louis area, one of the first questions you're probably asking yourself is, where should we live? And honestly, that's a harder question to answer than most people expect. Because when people are searching online, they usually find lists claiming one city is the best, one school district is the best, or one suburb is the best. But after helping families relocate to the St. Louis metro area, I've found there is no one best place to live. The best area for your family depends on your budget, commute, lifestyle, and what you want everyday life to look like. Today, I'm going to walk you through some of the more popular areas families consider when relocating to the St. Louis area, including communities in St. Charles County, St. Louis County, and some growing areas farther west. And by the end of this video, you should have a good idea of what areas may suit your family the best. Now let's jump in. Now before we talk about specific communities, I want to share something I tell every relocation client. Don't start by choosing a city. Start by choosing your priorities. And think about questions like, do you prefer a newer home or an established neighborhood? Is a short commute important to you? Do you want walkability? Or is a large yard important to you? Do you want acreage? Or is being close to shopping and entertainment important? Once you start answering these questions, the list of communities becomes a lot shorter. Now let's talk about some of the more popular areas. Let's start with O'Fallon, Missouri, because it's one of the more popular ones that pop up for relocating families. O'Fallon has become one of the largest and most popular communities in St. Charles County. One reason families love O'Fallon is because it offers a little bit of everything. You'll find established neighborhoods, newer build subdivisions, luxury homes, townhomes, and maintenance-free communities. And here there are parks, sports programs, shopping centers, restaurants, and community events throughout the year. And for many families, O'Fallon feels like a good balance between convenience and space. You can find neighborhoods with mature trees and established character, but you can also find newer developments with modern floor plans. Who is O'Fallon best for? Families who want housing choices, strong amenities, and a community that continues to grow. Next is Wentzville. If you've done any research in St. Charles County, Wentzville has most likely popped up. Wentzville has experienced tremendous growth over the past couple years. Many buyers are attracted to new construction options and the opportunity to get more house for their money. The area continues to add new retail, restaurants, schools, and infrastructure. One thing to understand about Wentzville is growth is part of the story. Some people love that because they're part of something that is growing and expanding, while others may prefer more established areas. And who is Wentzville best for? Families looking for newer homes, growing neighborhoods, and more square footage for their budget. Now let's talk about Lake St. Louis. This community offers something that feels a little bit different, and many people choose Lake St. Louis because of the lifestyle. The lakes, golf courses, parks, trails, and recreational opportunities creates a unique environment. For some families, that lifestyle element becomes a major factor in their decision. Housing options range from established neighborhoods to newer developments. If you're someone who wants recreation close to home, Lake St. Louis deserves a spot on your list. And who is Lake St. Louis best for? Families who value community amenities and outdoor recreation. Another popular choice is St. Peter's. And what stands out about St. Peter's is convenience. You're close to shopping, restaurants, healthcare, parks, and major transportation routes. Many neighborhoods are well established and offer good value compared to neighboring communities. Families often appreciate how easy daily life feels in St. Peter's. Running errands, getting kids to activities, and daily commutes can all feel relatively easy. And who is St. Peter's best for? I would say families who prioritize convenience and accessibility. Now let's move into St. Louis County and talk about Chesterfield. Chesterfield is one of the most recognized suburban communities in the region. You'll find a mix of executive housing, newer developments, established neighborhoods, and extensive shopping and dining options. Many major employers are located in Chesterfield, which makes it very popular for corporate relocations. Families often appreciate the combination of housing options, amenities, and access to employment centers. And who is Chesterfield best for? Move-up buyers, executive relocations, and families seeking an established suburban environment. Another community many relocating families consider is Ballwin. Ballwin has been a popular family destination for decades. It offers mature neighborhoods, community amenities, parks, and a strong sense of stability. One thing many buyers appreciate is that Ballwin feels established. The neighborhoods are mature, the infrastructure is in place, and the community has a long history. Who is Ballwin best for? Families looking for established neighborhoods and long-term stability. And now, if you're looking for something that feels more connected to nature, Wildwood might be worth considering. Wildwood offers larger lots in many areas, beautiful scenery, trails, parks, and a more spacious feel than some other suburbs. Many families choose Wildwood because they want room to spread out while still maintaining access to the metro area. Who is Wildwood best for? Families who enjoy outdoor living and want more space. Next, let's talk about a community that's becoming increasingly popular with relocation buyers, Foristell. Foristell sits at an interesting intersection between suburban convenience and rural living. Many buyers here are attracted to larger lots, newer homes, and the opportunity to have more privacy. Foristell is appealing to families who want breathing room without feeling completely disconnected from the St. Louis area. You'll often find buyers here who have been priced out of many other suburbs and just want more land. And who is Foristell best for? Families seeking space, privacy, and a slower pace of life. Moscow Mills is another community gaining popularity. Many buyers discover Moscow Mills when they start looking for larger properties or more affordable options. The area offers more rural atmosphere while still allowing access to shopping and services within a reasonable distance. And as development continues to move westward, more families are considering Moscow Mills as an alternative to denser suburban communities. Who is Moscow Mills best for? Families who want more land and a quieter environment. Now let's talk about Warrenton. Warrenton is often overlooked by relocation buyers at first, but then it quickly gets added to the shortlist. One of the biggest considerations is affordability. Buyers can often find more home for their money in Warrenton as compared to closer in suburbs. Warrenton continues to grow and offers that small-time feel while remaining connected to the region through Interstate 70. The trade-off is that commute times can add up depending on where you work. So who is Warrenton best for? Families prioritizing affordability, space, and value. There are several other communities worth exploring depending on your goals. Darden Prairie offers a quiet, suburban atmosphere and beautiful neighborhoods. Cotterville has a charming, small town feel and strong sense of community. Kirkwood is popular for its historic character and walkable areas. Creve Coeur offers central location and excellent accessibility. Eureka appeals to families looking for more space and access to outdoor recreation. Town and Country attracts buyers looking for luxury housing options. Weldon Spring and New Mel can be excellent choices for buyers seeking larger lots and a quieter setting. So, which area is the best for relocating families? And the answer is, it depends. If you want a little bit of everything, O'Fallon might be at the top of your list. If you want newer homes and growth, Wentzville may make sense. If lifestyle amenities are important to you, look at Lake St. Louis. If convenience is a top priority, St. Peter's may be worth a look. If you're relocating for a corporate position, Chesterfield may be the winner. If you want established neighborhoods, Ballwin is worth exploring. If you're looking for acreage and privacy, Moscow Mills, Foristell, and Wildwood may be exactly what you're looking for. And if affordability matters the most, Warrenton and even Troy should absolutely be on your radar. And the truth is, the right city isn't the city that your friends recommend. It's the city that fits your family's budget, lifestyle, and priorities. If you're considering a move to the St. Louis metro area and would like to explore your options, I would love to be a resource for you. Drop a comment below with where you're relocating from. And if there's a specific community you would like me to cover in a future video, let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.